Welcome to My Game is Money Investing with your host, Mr. G, the retail trader. Welcome to episode 22, where today I'll be talking about some of the activities that were going on in my portfolio for the month of September and October, and just sharing some insights as it relates to some of the analysts and the rhetoric. Also sharing, what the Feds and the economy has been doing over the last couple of weeks, and like I said, just giving you a quick recap. So, I'm not a financial advisor, and these videos are for entertainment purposes only. So do your own due diligence. So let's jump right into it. Of course, September lived up to the hype. It was a down month, like it normally is. Of course, I took advantage of some of the opportunities that presented itself as it relates to companies at a discount sale, and so that's what I did. Um, I'm going to share my current portfolio. I have 6 ticker symbols that I am currently invested in. Here 1 through 6. Ticker symbol number 1 is SBLK. Ticker symbol number 2 is HCMC. Ticker symbol number 3 would be GOOGL. The next would be FREY. Number 4 would be, well, actually, that wasn't before. Number 5 would be JBLU. And number 6 would be PLTR. I also am invested in a cryptocurrency, ticker symbol XRP, which is Ripple. So, again, put that on your watch list and do your own due diligence. The month of September was, of course, an opportunity, and one that I took advantage of with the sales on the stock market. I entered and got more shares of Intel, which of course was at a discount. So I got more shares of Intel, and I'll share some of the activities that played out in the month of September. So in the month of September, I bought some more shares of some of my favorite stocks. I also was drawing in some cash flow with covered call options, and I'll share those right now. So the last couple of weeks, I entered a few different contracts. I entered a 4 contracts that were executed for JBLU, which is JetBlue. Those contracts were executed, so I was able to draw a premium on those 4 contracts, but they were executed, and the stocks were actually, those shares were sold off because they were signed. The other contracts had 5 contracts that expired worthless for SBLK. So I was able to collect the premium and keep my stocks. That's always my goal. And the goal is to get the premium and understand that I may lose my shares if it reached the target price. Another contract I had was and that were assigned were the 5 contracts for Intel. Grabbed a lovely premium of, I believe, 40 cents, which I made a couple $100 on those contracts. But they were executed, so I actually lost my shares of Intel. So, but understandably, that's, you take those risks when you enter into a contract and they meet their target price. So that's kind of the activities that I've been dealing with within the last couple of weeks. And one question that I have to ask myself is, who can anyone trust and believe in when it comes to the analysts? And so, because I never thought in a million years that I would watch and listen to as much financial um, news as I have in the past, let's say, 3 years. So it's been crazy, and now I have a better understanding of how the economy works and how unemployment affects interest rates, and how things affect the inflation, and what things are going to cost. So again, I've learned a lot of things in the last couple of months. Um, and so I'm super excited about, with me learning, the way the economy works, I'll be able to understand how I can invest much better to draw exactly my target in making as much money as I possibly can. And of course, letting my money work for me. So, um, again, a true question I ask myself all the time is, who can I trust? Um, which analysts are the best analysts to trust? And what I would say is, these analysts, they have a track record, and you could do a deeper dive into some research as it relates to your favorite analysts, whether it be a contributor on CNBC, or if you have platform like I do. I have several platforms that I use. I use Seeking Alpha. I use TipRanks. I also use a new one that I've looked into, which was Alpha Spread. Really helps me out with knowing valued stocks and intrinsic value metrics. So I really enjoy these platforms. It gives me a better idea of how to invest my money, how to pivot and reinvest when the trends kind of change. So I'm super excited about the path moving forward as it relates to just kind of learning more and more about investing and creating future wealth. So again, do the research on your analysts. These guys, they're total flip floppers. It really depends if there's a green day or a red day on their analysis of the stock market. And I swear, these analysts, they love to talk. But I can tell you this: after watching them, for several years, I've been able to dissect and determine which ones are consistent in their investment strategies. So again, if you're a true investor and if you love to do research on investing and truly want to make your money grow, do a deeper dive in stock investing and companies, and invest right away. That would be my advice to anybody. Even my own children. Invest now. Stack your money. Let your money work for you. Invest in good quality companies and growing companies, and watch your money grow. Again, the some things that I've learned just in the last couple of months, where good news is bad and bad news is good, and to what it's good for. It seems like right now the job market is at an all-time low, but it's affecting the stock market in a negative way. So the government, the feds, are actually trying to create a situation where people start losing their jobs. And when people start losing their jobs, then what the feds are doing is actually helping the economy by doing this. But who they're going to be affecting is the low income. Those are the families they're going to truly affect, because if somebody who's wealthy loses their job, they pretty much have enough fluff cushion to absorb the loss in income. But if you're a low income, then you don't have that stash. You don't have that fluff to absorb if a loved one or a family member loses a job. It becomes really tough. So these are things that I'm learning as I do more research. And but again, that's why I suggest everybody do their own investing, whether it be a small amount or a large amount. It really doesn't matter. It matters, and it all depends on what your level of tolerance is. So that's what I'm sharing today. I appreciate you taking the time out to review the video. Here's one catalyst that I'm looking forward to checking out within the next couple of months, and that's the Fed hiking up interest rates. Right now, they are set, or they're predicting that the Fed's hike interest rates another 75 basis points for the month of October and the month of September. The month of October and the month of November, and frankly, the month of December. So we'll see how that all plays out. I'm not sure. I don't remember them hiking the rate 75 basis points this month. But they probably did. I think they do it every the 15th, around the 15th of the month. So either way, thanks for joining me, and have a good one. See you on the next video. Till next time.